Well, Blacklist fans are having the best week ever because tomorrow night the show returns for its 9th season. Of course, Red, played by James Spader, will be back, and so will his ever-loyal right-hand man, Dembe, brilliantly brought to life by the super-talented Hisham Tawfiq.
I knew an Elizabeth.
You know, I've only known her for 2 weeks, but when you know, am I right?
I never did, but I'm glad you do.
Well, tell me about her. Your Elizabeth?
She wasn't my Elizabeth, she was my friend. She died 2 years ago.
Well, this man always understands the assignment. Please welcome New York's very own Hisham Tawfiq.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Oh, no, it is our honor because, first of all, let me tell you something. If we've learned anything from seasons past, it's that Blacklist fans do not play. And you know this for a fact because you definitely feel all the love, don't you?
Absolutely. Not only locally, but internationally. Anywhere I travel, actually, I went to Ghana back in 2019, and that was probably the most love I've received in a long time.
Yeah, because fans can watch it on Netflix and catch up, and they are intense. And if we talk to each and every one of those fans from anywhere around the world, they'll all agree that we all need a Dembe in our lives because he is loyalty personified. And what's even crazier about this character, by the way, is that they initially did not plan for him to be a regular on the show. And then you came in and brought the magic and changed their minds. How's that?
Yeah. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, I came on to do one episode. They asked me to stay for 2 episodes, and that went to 6 months to a full year. And going on 9 years later, I'm still here. So it's truly a blessing.
Well, you are a blessing with all the talent you bring forth to us. And I'm not even going to go into spoilers or asking you what's going to happen because that's the whole point of watching a show. Because if you told us what's going to happen, like, then why even bother? You know what I mean? But let's talk about how impressive, I mean, when I say you are super impressive in more ways than one, not just in the acting department, being on hit shows, having tackled the stage, movies. You, sir, are a real life superhero. Starting from you being in the Marines.
Yes.
And then a member of the FDNY.
Yes.
Okay, so talk to us about how you went back to acting because your love for art goes back as far back as high school, but then you did all these things, served your country, served this city, and able to still live your dream. How did that all intertwine?
Yeah, so I mean, I went to high school, played football, had dreams of going to the NFL, had too many injuries. As a dare, I took a African dance class. I fell in love with dance. I fell in love with theater. So I traveled around with a dance company, and then that transitioned into theater. But, you know, both of my parents passed at an early age, so I always had to have a job to support myself and my brothers. So I started out after I left high school. I went into the Marine Corps. Then that Desert Storm happened, so I went to Kuwait. But while I was away, I just wrote a list of all of the things I wanted to do when I came home. And it was like, get my driver's license, go to college, take all the civil service exams. So when I came home from Desert Storm, I took corrections, I took the fire department, I took the police. And corrections called me first. So I was a correction officer at Sing Sing for a year. And then the fire department called me, and I transferred to the fire department where I did 20 years. But all throughout that, I was still dancing. I was still doing theater. And I say around 1996 is when I really, really amped up the acting and started taking night classes and day classes. And it just slowly paid off till started getting small roles, bigger roles, then the Law and Orders, independent film, Sundance, and then I get called for a show called The Blacklist.
Seriously, come on. Now that is the life. And judging from what I know about you so far, I feel like I'm going to see you at the Winter Olympics because I know you're great at snowboarding. And then the Masters because I know you golf too. Should we expect that? You're laughing, but it's going to happen.
Listen, I think I might have passed the age between doing all of those flips and jumps in the Winter Olympics, but I would love to go. I'm an avid snowboarder. I picked that up about 7 or 8 years ago, and I have a passion for, I'm an adrenaline junkie. So I find things to get my blood pumping, and I hate the winter, but when I found snowboarding, it just gave me a whole different, a whole new reason to appreciate the winter. And then I fell in love with golf, and I just love being on the greens and the grass and the nature and pounding away at this ball and trying to get it in. And it's something that I can't conquer, but I keep trying it. So I just found these two passions that keep me active in the winter and the summer months. So I couldn't be more happier.
I know. Winter Olympics, here we come. Masters, here we come. But tomorrow night, Dembe is back on the Blacklist, only on NBC. Such a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet you also.
I'll bump into you because you guys are shooting in the city. So if you bump into me, it's not by accident. I planned it.
I'll bring you on Raymond Revenant's jet.
No problem. Such a pleasure, sir.
Likewise.
Have a good